Sukanya, Kishore, Gaurav, again from the Volvo Group. Sukanya, there you go, I think. Yeah, there you are. Congratulations, Sukanya. You should be able to unmute, Sukanya. Try doing that. Sukanya, try unmuting. You should be able to do that.
No, yes, now.
Yeah, yeah.
we
I'm
can.
so happy when I thought that it's a last name. Then I got like, oh, can you hear me now? So
We
I've
can,
already
Sukanya,
repeated
go
two
for it.
times now. I mean, so happy that, and and thank you so much for this. And I was thinking it's the last name will be that, and I was so surprised to see that last one is me. And I would like, I mean, I would really like to explain to you and giving me a lot of my journey and learning from the leadership, giving me opportunity. I like to say thank you for behind my task to delegate. That is the one of the skills I used to manage at home, and how I can train them to do their task by themselves and then leave the other things to me after the training. Initially, when I thought that it's a Saturdays, how would I manage? And there is a lot to do on that side. But gradually, I'm addicted to this training program, the content, how you are narrating and how you are making me to think. So I used to give all these tests and things in the app when I'm traveling as well in the metros. So that's how I used to manage this work schedule and things. So I'm like really thankful for you guys come up with such kind of a great program and thought-provoking. And I'm sure that I'm going to share this with the next couple of women leaders in the organization and also mentoring them.
Absolutely. Thanks for that. Sukanya, some addictions are good. I think hope all of us are addicted to learning and the content. With that, I think we come to a close for this particular segment. But for all the winners, congratulations. I think we are moving on to the next set of awards at 3:30.
Meenakshi, would you like to share something from the organization standpoint? Jaron.
Sure. Thank you so much. I'm super glad about this journey that our participants took up. Something that I would like to highlight on behalf of Volvo is all the participants from Volvo were from business. There was no one from the HR team, and that's the energy and the vibe that we want to give to the organization, to the women leaders within the organization, that this is a platform for you, so go grab it. And I'm happy to thanks to from go for it, alphabetically. We were all holding our hearts and praying that we have our winners from the organization, and congratulations to both Manjusha and Sukanya on their journey.
All right, great. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Over to you, Suruchi.
Hey, we have Falguni from Hindalco. Can we have her say a quick word before we move to the next section? Can we spotlight Falguni, please? Yeah, can we ask her to unmute?
Yes, Falguni.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations to all the winners. Purvi, Sonali Sao, I'm delighted, I'm thrilled, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you guys. A big round of applause to both of you. Sonali, you are an accomplished power professional, energy professional. Purvi, a promising HR professional. I'm thrilled, Purvi, and this is one example that how Aditya Birla Group promotes, mobility, career progression, and celebrates diversity and inclusion. So I'm amazing, journey so far. I hope you have enjoyed this journey, Purvi and Sonali. And thanks to Jombe team. This is like peer support and networking team. Networking with other women colleagues will really enrich the experiences and build a strong community of women leaders who can share their experiences with each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Falguni. Please convey our regards to Samik, Mohit, Delbar, Krishnan, and everybody else. We cherish our partnership with Hindalco.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Congratulations to all the winners, all the participants, and all the participating organizations to have successfully completed this leadership development program. I'm going to quickly start sharing my screen. We have the next cluster of industries now coming up. Consumer first. We have retail, media, advertisement, and entertainment, e-commerce, hospitality, travel, FMCG, real estate, telecommunication, gaming, edtech, all a part of our consumer first cluster of industries. I'm going to give this just another minute because the time for this section is 3:30. Till then, very good afternoon to all the ones who've been able to join us earlier. The excitement of the winners of our previous segments is quite evident, and it's in the air. And I'm sure a lot more for this segment. Many of you are looking forward to their names coming up. But please remember, this is just a game mechanics to make sure that we push ourselves. The zeal for excellence is pushed. We all push ourselves to grow and learn together. The ideal substance is on the development journey, and we are hoping that that has already added to your careers and to your lives already. But regardless of that, it is important to kind of celebrate the hard work and the ones who've made it to the top. If you're an athlete, you keep running races, despite of the fact if you win or lose. The joy is in running the race. So many congratulations on completing the development program. And on that note, since we are on at 3:30, let me begin talking about some of the housekeeping elements. Make sure that your setting for Zoom is side-by-side mode. That way you'll be able to see people speaking at the same time, look at the presentation. Also make sure you're joining in, and if you have already, then rename yourself to first name, last name, and
Mohit, I think we've lost his
voice. Yeah, we'll just wait for her to come back, Renu, for a minute maybe. Till then, if you have joined in to all our finalists, to all the sponsors from the organizations, we request you to rename your Zoom to first name, last name, and if possible, the company name as well. It makes it easier for us to spotlight you and to get you in at the right time. It'll also be helpful to keep your videos on so that it's easier. Otherwise, it's difficult for us to spotlight you and ask you to unmute yourself as well. So we'll wait for Suruchi to come back in and get started. This session is the consumer first, where we have a cluster of industries that we will cover. So we'll just wait for Suruchi Wagh, our founder and chief product officer, to come back in and start the session.
Sincere apologies. I'm just going to quickly start sharing my screen again. All right. Yes, please make sure that you are joined in with your first name, last name, and your company name. It really helps us spotlight you just in case you're one of the winners or leaders of the winning organizations as well. Keep your videos on, please. No backgrounds, no blur. That way we can see all the ones who have joined in to support you and encourage you. I am one of the co-founders and chief product officer at Jombay. I welcome all of you. Today we are going to quickly cover the impact of the 1000 Women Leaders Program for 2023, followed by insights of how all the women in the consumer first cluster have done and what are some of the takeaways from them. Then we talk about our movement for 2024, followed by the winners, them coming in the spotlight speaking, and their senior leaders coming and talking. The 1000 Women Leaders Program 2023 was the largest cohort of women professionals, mid-career women professionals undergoing a development journey in India. It turned out to be a real movement. And the goal here, like we started off, is to build 1000 women CXOs over the next few years. It's indeed our aspiration to increase the female representation at senior levels. There were 1,171 participants from 280 plus organizations involved and part of this journey. There were 300 plus mentors and jury members, senior women leaders acting as mentors and jury members throughout this program. The women participants could get very scientific insights about themselves through the assessment center. They also got to know some of the perception gaps that could exist between what they think and what others think of them through the 360-degree feedback. Our master classes, the framework shared with them, the toolkits curriculum, the panel speakers who were high-achieving women professionals from different walks of life, help them get in an outside-in perspective. Of course, the mentoring sessions added on to listening to senior women leaders across industry about their learnings, their career stories, their life journeys as well, giving an all-round exposure to all the participants. The main focus was always growth roadmap for all our women professional participants. They were able to actually spend time looking at what is next that they would want to take up inside the organization, what's that next role or responsibility that they would want to work on. Most women actually shared that they typically go to work, do their work, and come back home, and life moves on. But this platform gave them an opportunity to not think of their job just as a job, but also as a career. And that's, I think, a great start to the whole movement. Some of the logos of the participating organizations as part of this program, we had doctors, engineers, scientists, IT women, people from marketing, sales, finance, shop floors, factory, retail, all kinds of women participating. Of course, apart from consumer first, there were banking, financial institutions, fintech, IT, ITS, GCC, manufacturing, engineering and core sectors, pharma, healthcare, you name it, and those industries got represented. There were two cohorts, cohort 1, 8 to 15 years of experience, and 16 to 22 years of experience. These two cohorts were differentiated by the assessment tools that the participants were catered to, the differentiated master classes and content contextualization to make sure that we are catering to the needs of the two cohorts. Of course, the social media kind of exploded with all the reactions, not just from the participants, but from the mentors, jury members involved, and the participating organizations, truly making this conversation mainstream for all of us over the last few months. A little bit about the program. Once again, to refresh, this is the Lead Like a Woman development program for the mid-career women professionals under the 1000 Women Leaders movement platform, focused on protagonist mindset, where the focus was conquering inner barriers and honing executive presence, warrior mindset, winning with grit and combating the superwoman syndrome, maverick mindset, steering courageous conversations and acing negotiations, campaigner mindset, navigating organizational politics and forging alliances and networks, and the enterprising mindset, focusing on kindling the entrepreneurial spirit and nurturing high performance, high impact teams in organizations. This program had a lot of components, starting from assessment center, 360-degree feedback, 5 sets of masterclasses to cover the 5 mindsets, complemented by the digital learning journey on the microlearning platform. The experience interview especially focused on building growth roadmaps for the participants for themselves as to what next they would want to take up inside the organization, also focused on acing personal branding. The mentoring sessions gave them a chance to interact with senior women leaders across the industry, which made them psychologically very safe to share what their share of fears were and to learn from these senior leaders. The allyship session focused on bringing in stories of allyship of the participants and their allies to the forefront. Of course, network is something that will continue to happen beyond today as well. As we end the program, our social media channels are active with all our alumni already buzzing on it. And of course, the 10% Club. The 10% Club is the competition part of an open program, which makes sure that the participants stay on course on the development journey. They continue to push for themselves. They continue to learn from each other, grow with each other, but at the same time, have that zeal for excellence and put their best foot forward. Today is the celebration of that top cohort, top 10% of the cohort. However, the journey goes on and continues to be. Thanking our inspirational masterclass speakers, we had founders of several companies. We had a founder of the best restaurant in Asia. We had a movie producer. We had the first woman CEO of an insurance company ever, and many such high-achieving women leaders come in and share their life journeys, their career stories with our participants that held them a very, very special place. On that note, I'm requesting all of us to switch off our videos because we want to focus and put spotlight on one of the most important stakeholders of this program, which is our mentor and juries. So may I request all our mentor and jury members to switch on their videos as we highlight them and thank them from the bottom of our heart for spending not only that time, but giving insights to our participants. Mohit, can you please call out awesome.
this list is not comprehensive, but whatever I know, I can see them. I have, if you are, I can see Sanjot Rangnekar from Lodha Group, Sarita Menzies from Oberoi Realty, Neelu Khatri from Akasa Air, Subul Khan from Loves Lintas, Anita Nair from Pratanjali, Pooja Sekal from Raymond's, Lavanya Pachisa from Zivame, Meenakshi Cornelis from JLL, Seema Sikka from Helion, Saloni Vijay from Vodafone. Please put your videos on, and we would love to get you in, and thank you for the service that you have rendered. As I said, the unique thing about this program, I've been telling this since the morning, is been one of the most unique propositions of the program has been the mentoring opportunity from leaders outside your organization. What that meant was these women participants could be themselves. They had a psychologically safe environment. They did not have the fear of being judged, and that really made a lot of difference. They could be themselves, they could be vulnerable, and they took away a lot from the program. So we have a few seconds for each of you if you want to share quick words about what was your experience in the program. So one or two, if you want to share on behalf of the group, we would love to hear that, and then we'll jump into the next segment of the awards. Neelu, would you like to go first?
Sure. Thank you, Mohit. So my experience, and I'm actually quite bedazzled by the experience that I had, was that these young girls came in with a lot of confidence in themselves, which was really a refreshing change. There was a huge amount of learning and takeaways from the sessions they had attended, and I could see the enthusiasm in them that, these are the new things I learned, and this is how I'm going to implement in my life. So for me, this session really should not be on who won and who did not. It's all about so much of phenomenal experience and learning that everybody shared on the screen. So really great guys, great work to the organizing team, a lot of hard work and a lot of enthusiasm around.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. You summarized this, Neelu, quite well. In the short format of this program, I won't be able to get all the jury members to come in, but you all are spotlighted on the screen, and you can already see people thanking you for your service. We would love to keep you involved as this movement goes forward. Thank you so much for all that you have done for this movement. Suruchi?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. May I now call upon my colleague Meghna. She is the practice lead for women leadership at Jombay. The last few years, she's spent a lot of time in the space of diversity, but women leadership is something which is very, very close to her heart. She would be presenting with us in front of us the insights for the women participants of this cluster of industries. On to you, Meghna, before we look into the 20 plans.
Thank you so much. And welcome to everybody for this session. It's really been very, very interesting this whole day of awards. But when we started looking at all the data that we had collected, we really felt that it will be very meaningful to take you through industry level insights for the women in the industry. And just to put it in context, 26 plus organizations, 140 plus women are part of this cluster for women for consumer first. So what we found is that for cohort 1, when we look at the competencies and the trends that we see, and we double click on the behaviors, we see some behaviors where for pointing out the ones which are under 50% of the cohort performing at competent to expert levels, which is the higher end of the spectrum. So some areas that can be defined as areas of development can be looked at as winning with grit, steering courageous conversations, kindling the entrepreneurial spirit. We could also look at combating the superwoman syndrome or honing executive presence. So these can be seen as some areas of development if you would want. However, conquering barriers within you seems to be something that many of them are getting right and doing well. So probably an area of strength. If we look at cohort 2, the more senior of the two cohorts, we find a slightly different picture. We find steering courageous conversations, acing negotiations, and forging alliances and networks as areas that one can look at as areas of development. Areas of strength are around executive presence, winning with grit, nurturing high impact teams. So this can probably help guide some of the blueprints that we make going forward at an industrial level, and at a level which will have much wider impact overall for this industry. But we wanted to get to know our participants better, and some of the questions that we asked them are on the screen in front of you. One of them was around ambition. And this is a common theme that's coming out across all industries, about wanting to be well known and getting prominence in their field. They are all seeking promotions. They want to become the best version of themselves, and they want to live with purpose. So these last two are really high order ambitions that the women of this industry have, and I commend them for that. We also ask them what motivates them towards that ambition or towards the career success that they seek. Here as well, there is making an impact and inspiring others, setting a good example for their children, passion and meaning, self-improvement, recognition and appreciation. So it's a whole range of emotions that of course motivate them. And in a similar pattern, there are hurdles. One big one that comes out, and for this industry, it's coming out more prominently than the previous industry clusters that we looked at, which is around perfectionism and the inability to say no. So they struggle with that difficult conversation. They find that they are not being able to find enough networks or mentors. So this could be something that one could look at. And some of them do have the self-doubt and lack of confidence. So these are some of the hurdles that one can also think about as we start building for the next year. We then ask them, okay, here's your ambition, your aspirations, your motivations, and your hurdles. How can your environment, your ecosystem actually support you? So we asked about three stakeholders. What would these participants want from their co-workers, from their organizations, and from their families? And some interesting takes from that were, from their co-workers, they're looking for feedback and mentorship. They're looking for a listening ear without prejudice or judgment. They want their co-workers to have their back, and they're looking for fair treatment. So some very interesting asks over here. From an organizational level, they're looking at growth opportunities and challenges. They're looking for empowerment and autonomy, flexibility, recognition and rewards, and defined career advancement paths. So ambition is not gendered, and they do want to know where they will go with all that hard work that they put in. So that could be something that one could also focus on. And finally, from their family, they're looking for flexibility for location changes. So this again becomes very industry specific, I feel. Sharing of domestic responsibilities, understanding work pleasures, giving them me time, and the emotional support and encouragement that they would seek. So some very, very interesting ways in which we've been able to flesh out the women of this industry. And really it makes us feel like we know them just that much more, a little bit more. Hopefully you do too. We want to continue working with this lovely cohort. And from that angle, Jombe is going to continue engaging with them through the leadership circles and the How Did She series. So these are thought leadership presentations that we've asked our finalists to make on about 20 topics. And when we are ready and they're ready to be shared, we will be sharing it with this entire set of people, not just the participants, but also with the organizations, with the mentors and jury members as well. So look out for that. We will also be urging the organizations which have nominated these participants to actually review these growth roadmaps that the finalists have been thinking about and working on through this program, and really help them detail out that roadmap so they can become a little more accountable and a little bit more invested in that plan for themselves and carry it forward. The next big thing, the next big time that we meet up is on the 16th and 17th of February. This is going to be in person in Pune and the Hyatt Regency, the Workplace of Winners Conference. On the 16th, we are inviting all our jury members, mentors, to come in for a high achievers dinner. And on the 17th, we have also invited the finalists to come and join us there, where they will have the opportunity to, of course, network in person, but also get mentored in person. and finally in the evening have the in-person award ceremony. So we look forward to welcoming everybody and having a lovely celebration at the end of this in February again. I will pass this back to Suruchi, and I hope you all have a lovely next half an hour with us.
All right. Thank you, Meghna, for sharing those qualitative as well as the human insights into what our participants had to say about some of the very important aspects that can help them build their leadership in their organizations. I'm going to quickly talk about what the plans for 2024 are as part of the 1000 Women Leaders movement. In order to build 1000 women CXOs, we want to impact about 100,000 women over the next few years with our partners. What that entails is we are launching 2 more programs. One for the junior cohort, which is called the Rise Like a Woman for 2 to 10 years of experience, and one for the senior women, Win Like a Woman for 20 plus years of experience. Of course, our mid-career women program called the Lead Like a Woman program, the current program will continue to run as well in 2024. But this movement will really not take up shape if we don't have equal commitment from both sides of the table. And what that means is, while Jombe will run the 3 programs at the 3 levels in order to cover women across the organization, we will give insights into building women leadership, given that the women participation in this from these organizations. We would also like to give a sneak peek into how to build this allyship culture inside the organization. Also work with partners to make this conversation more mainstream inside and outside. What that would entail is organizations to be able to send in more meaningful participation for platforms and programs like these. Kind of limiting these platforms for select few high potential women professionals is not going to make the cut. If we want to build a solid women leadership pipeline over the next few years, it's important that many women professionals get an opportunity to go and get an exposure through platforms like the 1000 Women Leaders movement. Of course, we have had 300 mentors and jury members. Some of them are a part of this session as well this year. We would want our participating organizations to be able to send some of their very senior leaders to act as mentors and jury members for 2024 programs as well. For the meaningful participation to come up, we have rolled out 4 partner models. One, the platinum model with 160 women participants getting nominated from the organization, of course, split out across the 3 levels, junior, mid, and senior. 110 for the gold partnership, 47 for the silver partnership, and 40 for the bronze partnership. In return of this meaningful participation by the organizations, the 3 programs across the 3 levels will have the assessment center, the 360-degree feedback, 10 sets of masterclasses. We are reducing the duration of each masterclass, but increasing the number, followed by 10 learning circles. That way, after every masterclass, women get a chance to interact with 5 or more new women participants or peers who are part of this open program on a regular basis. The digital learning will continue. Apart from our virtual connects, we would want to introduce one in-person retreat kind of a thing in the middle of the program so that they can get to know their peers more up close. Of course, the mentoring sessions will continue, but for a senior cohort, we would want to offer the 3 one-on-one individual development planning sessions so that they can better craft the next step in leadership for themselves. And of course, the 10% club will continue, but for the senior cohort, we would want to launch an honors list at that point of time. In return to our partner organizations and the meaningful participation, we will give insights on the strengths and derailers of the women inside their organization who were able to participate as part of this program. But we would like to also run a workplace of winners engagement and allyship survey to identify what are some of the levers that are currently working in favor of building this allyship culture inside the organization, but what are some of the areas that need probably more awareness, more work, and more focus in order to create an enabling environment inside the organization to build more women leaders who can thrive. Of course, work with our partners to make this conversation more mainstream, not just inside the organization through all kinds of collaterals, championing the organization's initiatives for women leadership, but also like to publish some of the best practices that they have been running to support women leadership through Jombe's white paper, documentation, social media, and of course, invite some of the senior leaders, in fact, the Apex leadership, like the CEO, to come in and speak about their views on women leadership and building an allyship culture. On that note, I would kind of invite all the participating organizations and otherwise to come join the movement, send in larger number of women professionals to be a part of this movement in 2024. on that note, I'm going to now welcome back Rex Fernandez, my colleague and co-host, to kickstart the final segment of this segment, which is the award ceremony for this cluster of industries. Rex, over to you.
All right, thanks for that, Suruchi. Let me quickly share my screen. Give me a minute, please. And there you go. With that, for everyone, I know this is one of the most awaited segments of the evening, where we are going to celebrate and recognize you at the top 10%. You've put in hard work, a lot of effort. You've been through those master classes. You've completed your assessment centers, assignments, digital learning, all of that. Now it's time that we celebrate, we recognize you, and we're going to take that opportunity to do that in the next few minutes. Now, this recognition, this celebration is for the consumer first category, right? The stats, the insights that we looked at, we're following the same. The recognition is, it's a recognition of excellence for the top 10% of our 1000 Women Leaders program. All right, so with that, I'm going to start with a list of winners who have made it to the 10% club for this year. That is the 10% for 1000 Women Leaders 2023. One request, if you can keep, the moment you get the award, if you can keep your speech or the thank you note or the gratitude shorter. When I say shorter, keep it 20 to 30 seconds. The participants as well as the leaders, it will only help us maintain the timelines. All right, so with that, I'm moving on to the first name in this category for someone who has made it to the 10% of the 1000 Women Leaders program, and the first name is, we've got Mehak Boga from Make My Trip. Mehak, are you around? Can we spotlight Mehak? Quick check if Mehak is here. Yeah, there you go, Mehak. You should be able to unmute now. Mehak can't hear you. Do you want to try unmuting? Mehak?
Am I audible?
Now you are.
Yes,
now
yes.
you are. Over to you. 30 seconds, Mehak.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for the recognition.
How
Yeah,
would you
Mehak,
describe the impact of this program? We can hear you, Meg. Go ahead.
you're audible, Mehak. We can hear you. We can see you.
Yeah, all right. Actually, we are all sitting in a room, so there was confusion whether I'm audible or not.
You are audible.
Thank you,
Just one
Jombe.
question. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think it was great. 4-5 months of learning, a lot of things I got to know about myself. Some things I knew, but then the way you guys brought it out and made those as development areas for me, and I've actually started working on it. Great journey. Just thank you so much for the award.
Brilliant. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Mehak, we have any leaders from
Yeah.
Make My Trip?
So, Rex, we have a couple of other people before we have Yuvraj
I'm
on
going
the
on.
screen. Yuvraj, I know you have a hard stop. Please stay on for a couple of minutes and we'll bring you in.
Just for 3-4 more, and then we'll bring you in. And then we have Pooja Chaturvedi from Make My Trip. Once again, Pooja.
Purva.
Purva Chaturvedi, Make My Trip. Purva, is Purva around?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
here.
there we go.
can't
Purva,
hear her.
we can't hear you again. Are you all in the same room by any chance?
Yeah, she's connecting to the audio.
Okay.
Connecting to audio.
Yeah, unmute yourself. Yeah. No.
Purva, you should be able to unmute now. Try.
Oh, Rex, I pressed it double time. You may want to unmute.
Okay, wait.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's gone on mute again.
No.
Yeah.
Purva, yeah.
I want to thank Mohit, Suruchi. It was a wonderful program, immense learning, and thank you so much for making our weekend so insightful. I think couple of learnings which will always stay with me is one, combating the superwoman syndrome, which we always fight with, and warrior mindset, which talks about becoming fit to fight the fights. So thank you so much. It was a wonderful program.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Purva. Another name that's coming up from Make My Trip. We have Shweta
Wow.
Singh.
Wow, Yuvraj, a very energetic cohort you have had.
Shweta, over to you. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, Rex.
Who would you like to
so
dedicate
much.
this one to?
Yeah, this one to my two daughters. Actually, when I joined this program, I was on maternity leave, and Amrita called me whether you would be interested in taking this up. And I was okay, sure, why not? And I just want to dedicate to my two daughters, basically, and obviously the entire organization for backing me up. And it has been great learning in last 6 months. And as Purva said, I used to get very happy when people used to say that Shweta is one woman army. Now I say that I'm not a superwoman. Don't call me that. That is one thing.
Excellent. You made my day, Shweta.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much, Suri.
Congratulations. I think now we can move to
Yuvraj, what would you like to say? A brilliant
thank you so much.
participation.
Thank you so much, Mohit, Suruchi, Rex, and the whole Zombie team. I've always been personally very fond of what Mohit and his team brings to the table, and I think their ability to very clearly see the need of the industry and fraternity and the different cohorts of the professional, careers is very, very immense. And I think that this was completely out of the box, Mohit, and kudos to the Zombie team for putting this up. I completely resonate with all the 3 or 4 thoughts what you guys have in terms of developing women leaders, and the overall validation of the whole exercise, is that 3 of my women leaders, whom I would have really without any iota of doubt would have ranked one of the best leaders in our organization, goes to prove that there's a huge amount of harmony between the process and the winners. So congratulations to all 3 of them, Shweta, Mehak, and Purva. Very, very proud of all of them. And great show, Zombie and team. And thanks to all the jury members also who all are here, spare time, and I look forward to them really spending some more time with my leaders, my team members, and help them grow. I think that what you guys can bring to the table for them would be far, far different than what we would really be in position to help them with. Thank you so much once again, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Yuvraj, Akanksha, Amrita. It's been great working with you guys and looking forward to partnering this year as well.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Let's move on to the next in the list. Thank you. We have Vandana Mukherjee from Airbnb. Vandana. There you go.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is a great honor. And I don't think Rachna is here on the call. Rachna was supposed to join us, but she's busy with the leadership meeting. But I want to dedicate this award to my husband, who is sitting right besides me here.
Bring him in.
Because he it wouldn't have been possible without his support managing the household stuff over the weekends for me to attend the program and to finish my courses on time. So great thanks to him. And my learning from one of the impact areas that I feel the program has brought is changing my definitions about some of the mindsets that we discussed, and especially about office politics. It has completely changed the way I look at it now. So thank you, Team Zombie, and I had an amazing time attending this.
Awesome. Go on a nice date tonight, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. With that, I'm moving on to the next name, who has made it to the 10%. And we have Sridevi Ravi from Amazon. Sridevi, there you go. Congratulations.
Can you hear me well?
We can.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm super elated. Feels surreal and a good culmination to everything that we've done so far and learned so far. I want to dedicate this to my family, hands down, because they provided me with unconditional support, pitching in all the Saturdays when we were busy with the classes and preparing. I don't know if they were able to join the session. I'm sorry, I'm at work, so I'm taking this separately. But thank you, Team Jombe, Mohit, Suruchi, very inspirational. It's my first interaction with the team. Extremely well designed course. Every class, every topic seemed like it was speaking directly to me. And lastly, to the jury and to all the mentors and the team who took the masterclass, it's been a very awesome experience for me.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Once again, moving on, we have the next on the list, and that is Smriti Sharma from Edtech. Smriti, congratulations. Do we have Smriti here with us? If not, I
don't think.
Moving on to the next. The next one is Namrata Verma, Devyani International. Namrata.
Yeah,
Is Namrata with us? There you go. Namrata, congratulations. Namrata, we can't hear you. You'll have to unmute.
Am I audible now?
Yes, now you are.
Yeah. Thank you so much. This is really exciting, and I'm very glad that I have been one of those 10% club winner. When I started this journey, I actually had a lot of expectations from the program, which you also asked in the beginning. And trust me, most of them have been fulfilled. Lot of changes which I can see in myself. And I'm very, very grateful to the Zombie team, to my mentor, Ms. Aarti Marwaha, to my family who has helped me to actually achieve this. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Brilliant. We see Aarti there,
Aarti,
always a big supporter of our programs. Aarti, good to see you. And what has been your observation of the journey?
Thanks, Mohit. First of all, congratulations to Team Zombie. I think everybody, all of you've really put in a great one. And I'm telling you, we are having a fan following across, not just for this programs, but others as well. So kudos to you and Suruchi yourself. So thank you so much. For me, glad to see. One, I'm getting goosebumps while Rex is sharing names, so I can understand what the participants is going through. Having said that, whenever I was running through in terms of feedback by Namrata or others in the team, I think the best is about where we exhibit these mindsets, but consciously helping learn, develop. I think brilliant. It's not just doing, but it's acting while doing. And I see Namrata putting those efforts too. So kudos to her while exhibiting that now at workplace. I think I would just want to congratulate her and all the winners here. It's a new chapter for them and life to begin with in terms of reciprocating and living that each day. So enjoy and well done. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thank you, Aarti. Thank you, Monica. And good to see you.
Absolutely. Once again, congratulations. Moving on to the next set of awards. A quick reminder for all of us to keep our responses a bit short. And there you go. The next on the list, we have Bharti Mudra from Fab India. Bharti.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been wonderful. It's been an amazing journey. It's been a great learning experience. And I didn't know we could call our husbands because he's definitely pushed me to do this. Yes, I think I did this.
Get him in if he's around.
Under 40 and I attended the morning session at 10:30. So I think it's because of him I give him the credit for me doing this, and
Is he
it's
around?
been immense learning. It's helped me a lot. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Bharti. All right, with that, we're going to the next one on the list, and that is KC Lalita from Flipkart. KC Lalita from Flipkart.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes. Hello.
The team, if we can spotlight.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Thanks. It's like I'm holding a Oscar award or somewhat like. The feeling is like that. I'm totally overwhelmed. Thanks to the entire Jombe team for making this happen. I would dedicate this award to my husband first, and then my mother-in-law and the entire team of Flipkart, my peers who are already there here also. One of them is here. And thanks to the entire Jombe team for making this happen. It's like I have no words. I'm running short of words. And for the course, it's one thing I learned is It is like a mirror image. It created I could see myself through the entire course, and I'm sure that the upcoming women who would be joining this course will really enjoy and learn better. So thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thanks for that, Lalita's wonderful stories that we've been hearing about application, how the journey is a mirror to most of us. With that, I'm moving ahead.
No, sorry, we have Mission Gappa Supegaudu from Flipkart. Quick words about this from you.
Please.
If you can unmute yourself.
Hi, good evening. Thank you, Jombe, for making this. Really congratulate all the women who made it to attend this course. I would like to share a few words about Lalita, my colleague. She's very dynamic leader. She goes out of the way to support all the women. And also she is actually does one of the course which I can tell you. We have a women employee safety program. For Pan India, she drives and she ensures, because women employee safety is her core area. And also she manages the command center, which is actually a group company's command center. Our company is actually 37 billion company. So she manages the complete command center. So wonderful job she is doing. More than her job, actually, she is passionate to do this safety job and safety and security job for the women and other folks. So Lalita actually won't sleep. 24 hours you can expect the response from her. Very proud of Lalita, and she is very, we are really great to have such a wonderful employee for Flipkart. And thank you, Lalita. Hearty congratulations.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you for your support. We need many more of you as well.
Absolutely. With that, moving on to the next name on the list. And we have Sampurna from Hafle. Sampurna, congratulations. Do we have Sampurna here on the call?
Yes, I am there, but I'm not sure if I'm visible on the screen.
You are very well.
We can see you and hear you.
Yes, hi. Many thanks, and it's really beautiful experience and overwhelming experience, honestly. And since I dedicate this award firstly to my husband, because he was the one who pushed me to apply for it, and then to my daughter, who probably is my biggest cheerleader, and she thinks of me of some sort of a Wonder Woman, I assume. And my company, of course, Padma Ma'am, Anubhuti, who has been a rock and who has supported me throughout, my managers, my team, and my girlfriends in office, who have been absolutely beautiful allies. And the biggest learning, I believe, will be that it helped me with the protagonist mindset. And somebody said how to navigate office politics. And also helped me build a sort of a network and friends. I just heard Namrata Verma and also Michu in the previous session also being winners, and we're part of the same leadership circle. The presentation, we are doing it together, and I'm so happy about that. With three of us are here, and absolutely beautiful experience. Thanks a lot, Jombe.
Thank you so much. Good to see you, Padma. You've been a supporter always. What would you like to say?
I think I'm not. I'm glad one of the girls from the team made it, and I wouldn't be surprised because Sampurna is also one of our identified high potentials in the organization. So somewhere we are doing the process right. Of course, Jombe is helping us in some elements there also. I think a wonderful idea, wonderful initiative, and I look forward to more and more women and girls benefiting from this. Great initiative.
Thank you, Padma, for your support always.
Yeah, and congratulations once again. Moving on, the next name on the list, we've got Moti Lasya from JLL. Can we quickly spotlight?
Hi. Hi, good evening everyone. Heartfelt gratitude to JLL firstly for it's a huge organization, and having my name nominated for such a big program itself is a big thing. And thank you so much for having that confidence in me and putting me across to this program, and also for Team Jombe and all the facilitators for curating such an enriching learning experience for all of us. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
Congratulations. All right. Moving on to the...
Stay back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meenakshi's here. Yeah, you have to wait for another name. We have another one from JLL, and that is Sunamika Wig.
Congratulations. Do we have Sunamika? Oh, she is there.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you so much. To be very honest, this wasn't expected as much. I actually gave birth to my baby boy just 1 week before my final interview. And I remember being very, very phased, very, not really sure what I was speaking, but thank you to Meenakshi on this call. Thank you to Ronita. Thank you to Anushri for having that faith and nominating me for this program. And this is for my little baby boy. I have spent the entire program with him kicking in my belly, and it has been a wonderful experience. Thank you so much for the team. And the learnings have been great. I've tried my best to kind of use them not only professionally but personally as well, be it the importance of networking, be it combating the superwoman syndrome now that I'm a mother. So thank you, everyone.
You know, what an inspiring story, Sunamika, and good luck with the little one, and good luck that the little one has brought for you. And kudos to the organization, Meenakshi, Anushri, and others. The belief, the faith that you have put in is inspiring. What would you like to say, Meenakshi?
I would let Anu speak first.
Yeah, go ahead, Anu.
Thank you, Mohit. I think, Sunamika, you stole my speech. My fingers were crossed. If your name gets announced, I would be the one that say that Sunamika was managing 3 fronts: office, motherhood, and Zombie as well. But you stole the thunder. So many congratulations, Sunamika and Motilissia both. I think we had great trust in both of you that you will make it. So no surprises, like a lot of other people are surprised. I think I am not surprised because I had full faith and hope that both of you will make it to the finals, and it's not us. Thank you to you for displaying that commitment and passion that you have in the organization. And it was easy for us to pick up your name when this program was introduced to us. So continue to do the good work that you have been doing. Continue to inspire others. Please pay it forward and share your learnings with others within the organization and outside the organization. And thank you so much for all that you do. And thank you, Suruchi, Mohit, Rex, Meghna, everybody, for partnering with us, and thank you for keeping us updated at every stage of the process that our participants went through. So thank you to Zombie as well.
Thanks, Thank you, Anu. Meenakshi, anything you want to add?
I would say congratulations to both. I think Mohit Saleh and Sunamika, you make us proud. I would have been disappointed if I wouldn't have seen your names today. So super happy for this. And Mohit, thank you so much for your and your team's partnership. I think it's been a great journey for me as a jury member, as well as having the teams nominated as well. So well done, and congratulations to all winners, I would say, and not just winners who got announced today. I think every person was a winner. It's just that sometimes these processes let you only choose a few of them.
Some of them, absolutely.
But congratulations to every participant. I think all of them were super. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you for partnering with us, both as a jury and as a sponsor to the program. Thank you, Meenakshi.
All right, moving on. We have participants from a single company, and that is Lodha. We have Arpita Anand from Lodha. Arpita. Is Arpita here? There is another one from Lodha.
Arpita is here.
Yeah, there you go, Arpita. Congratulations.
You can unmute yourself.
Unmute. Yep.
Am I audible?
Now you are.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks, Zombie, for this award. I would dedicate this award to Lodha team for nominating me for this program. This has been a really enriching program for me. I remember when I started it, I was trying really hard to figure out what kind of a leader I intend to be in future. And then at the end of 5th sessions, I realized there are times when you need to, demonstrate all or each of these traits on a given day to sail through the day and kind of be the leader what you intend to be on that particular day. So it's just not one leadership quality. You need to kind of exhibit probably 2 or 3 more traits on a day to kind of make it a good person or good leader in the team. So it's been a great experience for me. Thanks for organizing this for us, guys.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Arpita. I'm going with another name. Sorry, Janvi, I'll keep you waiting for this.
Janvi will happily wait.
Next name that we have on the 10% is Jwilleen Roy. Jwilleen, are you around? There you go. Yeah. Can you unmute? We can't hear you though.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Maybe remove the headphones and see if that works.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Now we can.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I am, extremely excited, so happy. This is such an honor. To begin with, I think I'm very grateful to the organization that they've taken on, and enrolled us for such a prestigious program. I think as somebody who's been in the organization for so long, this program was a jolt that I needed in my life. It opened up my eyes to so many things that I thought, I was questioning in terms of my abilities. So I'm extremely grateful and thankful. I think much like the other women have said right now, this would have not been possible without the support of my husband and my 9-year-old daughter. I think, in today's time, you got to take consent from your kids, right? When you have to share their time with something else. So her approval and her letting me, spend my Saturdays and some part of my Sundays with assignments has helped. So I'm extremely, thankful to them. I think support is so important for each of us. And without that, we are nowhere. So I'm actually falling short of words. Just one thing, I feel that this program is a no-brainer for every woman who sort of aspires to do well in life, but does not have direction. So thank you very much to Team Jombe for putting this together in such a beautiful manner. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Janvi, you've been a big support both as a jury and as a sponsor, as a mentor and as a sponsor. Your thoughts?
Are you able to hear me?
We can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So first and foremost, heartiest congratulations to both of you, to Arpita and Jivleen. And this is really a moment of pride for Lodha. These two women have done beautifully well, but equally for all the women who are a part of this program, I think congratulations to them as well. And they will aspire to do better next year. I also want to thank the entire Jombe team. Each and everything that you have done so far is so real that women are able to relate to it. And I would strongly suggest that please continue to stay that way, where women feel from their heart that they should be a part of this program, and they will continue to thrive and flourish. And please help us that together we should be able to see what more we can do for the women in their professional lives, in their personal lives, whether they take small steps or big leaps, but ultimately they need to flourish, thrive, and really feel good about themselves.
Yes, indeed. And the last thing that you said is supremely important. Feel good about themselves. Thank you, and we need more leaders like you to sponsor these causes, and really together we will make the change happen.
Absolutely, and thanks for that. With that, we are going to go to the last segment again. When I say last segment, we have about 8 names more to go in this particular segment. Quick reminder for all of us to keep our responses shorter. And with that, the next one on the list is Soumya from Nexus. Soumya, are you there with us?
Yeah,
Nexus
I think
Malls,
she is.
Soumya from Nexus Malls.
There you go. Soumya, you should be able to unmute.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Congratulations. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you so much for this, and really happy to get this award. I'd like to thank our Nexus team for motivating and encouraging all women to enroll on this and go through this program. So thank you to them. And also, the program has been very good in the sense that I could relate to the protagonist mindset and the warrior mindset a lot, and also learn about the areas where we need to improve upon. Eye opener as to where we stand today in our careers, and to also carve out a path as to where we want to reach in the next few years. So thanks a lot to Jombe team and also to the Nexus team.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Soumya. We have another name coming up, and that is Pooja Pradhan from Nexus again. Pooja Pradhan, congratulations. You've made it to the 10%.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Pooja,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can. Congrats.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. I want to thank my company. I want to thank Rohan for nominating this.
So
All of
Rohan
us.
is here, right? Rohan, can you put your
Rohan,
video on so we can spotlight you?
Yes, I think he's here.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Pooja.
I want to thank Rohan. I want to thank all the 26 participants from our organization. I think everyone gave it their best. Congratulations to Soumya. Great going. And I also want to thank my family, especially my daughter Shravya, who's here with me right now.
Bring her in.
And
Yeah, she should know her mom is
she's here
a
with me.
winner.
She's always
Congratulations to you, Shreya.
Shravya.
Shravya, sorry.
Shravya, congrats.
He's been a cheerleader throughout in whatever I have done. And as someone rightly said, we have to take permissions from our daughters or kids in general for all the entire Saturday morning. So I think she's been extremely supportive. So thank you to everyone. It's been a great.
Would you want to say something about your mother?
Shravya, come.
Yeah. Well, my mother is my biggest inspiration for everything that I do. Anytime I'm struggling on anything, I just think that, oh, what would mama do, and I just follow, and it works. So
Wow. Your mama is a winner, and she is inspiration not just for you, but for many people around. So thank you for your encouragement to her, and
you've chosen the right inspiration, Shravya. You're lucky. You're lucky to have her.
Thanks, Surji, Mohit, Rex. Thank you so much, guys.
Rohan, what a cohort it has been, and what sponsorship from Nexus Malls. Would you like to say something?
I would keep it short, but first, congratulations to Pooja, Soumya. I think great going. Next time, probably we would have more nominations and more winners. And I think at this moment, I'm just having a FOMO that wish I could have participated in some way or the other. so yeah, maybe some other forum, some other thing. But yeah, great stuff, guys. Really good initiative. The kind of insights that we got on the call, I mean, it was really an eye-opener for me as well. So keep it going. I guess over the years, this is going to be more powerful, more effective, and we'll see a lot more organization joining, and this is going to be an industry benchmark according to me. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Rohan, for championing this.
Thank you,
Pooja. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and congratulations once again. Who do we have next on the list? And the next name is Aditi Garg from Titan. Aditi, can we spotlight Aditi, please? Maybe we'll give it another 5 seconds if Aditi is here with us. Or I move to the next name. Aditi is here? All right, let's wait.
Hey, Aditi, if you can put on your video and please to mute
Aditi, you
yourself.
won. Quick reminder, Aditi, you made it to the 10%. You can put your camera on.
All right, why don't we move to the next one?
Yeah. While Aditi comes in. Okay, and then interesting from the same. Is that Aditi? Nahi. Another from the same company. We have Avni. Avni from Titan. Is Avni here? Yes, Avni is here. Congratulations, Avni. Quick 30 seconds.
Yes, I'll keep it short. I really want to thank the entire team. I think I've written it in multiple feedbacks and forums. That was a very brilliantly charted out course. In terms of dedicating the award, I think in the truth of whatever we've learned, the first dedication I want to give it is to myself. I think, we often forget to pat ourselves on the back and take credit for something that we've done. So I think that's the first. The second is obviously the company for, having women leaders around and making you feel equals. So there's not a lot of conversation around women leaders, but just in general leaders in the organization. And the third is the support system that we forget. I've had front runners in terms of my moms and my aunts in the family. So I've actually grown up looking at women leaders at home without even knowing that they were conquering the world. So I think that's my 30 seconds. And thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thanks for that.
Thank you. And can we have Koshi also put on the camera, please? Till we have, I believe, one more winner from Titan.
Yes, we have one more from Titan. And that is Wabiz. Congratulations, Wabiz. Is Wabiz here?
I don't think she's here. We can probably move to the next one.
Do we have any of the leaders from Titan who are with us? If not, Suruchi? No?
Nope,
All right.
nope.
All right. So I'm going to go to the next, and we have the last 3 names, by the way. Just the last.
Unmute.
Who's that? Yes. Wabiz.
Sorry, I was unable to unmute. I'm just getting the permission now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wabiz.
Hi,
Camera
thank you
on.
very
Yeah.
much. So firstly, I would like to thank my company for giving us this opportunity. Second, Jombe, thank you so much for the way this entire program was curated, crafted. And when it comes to one key takeaway that I have where all the mindsets resonate with all of us, I think overcoming the superwoman syndrome is something that will always stay with me. And that's something that I've actually started putting to use. And when it comes to dedicating, well, I would want to dedicate this to my mother. I actually call her, the leader of world leaders, because that's what moms are all about. And she's always been this inspiration, rock solid support. Thanks to her that I was able to make it through, whether it's my career or whether it's this program. So dedicated definitely to her and my family. And of course, I would like to thank all my managers in this journey, especially Koshi, who's specially made it. He actually had a meeting, but he's actually made it just because he wanted to be there for my support. So thank you so much.
Awesome. So let's bring in
Koshi,
Koshi.
yeah.
Koshi, we'd love to hear from you. If you can
share your
unmute
video, then we can spotlight you. Koshi, if you can hear us, and start your video.
I think.
Oh, there he is.
We heard somebody. Koshi, what would you like to say? Any observations about the program you have had?
Some connection challenge, I guess. Koshi, maybe we can bring you back in again. Not able to hear you that well. All right. So the next, as I told you, the last 3 that we have on the list. And there we go. Last 3 for the consumer first segment. We have Hilsa Dhar from Xiaomi.
Hi. This is a surprise.
Yes.
This is a surprise. So thank you. I would like to thank Xiaomi HR leadership team, Varun, who is our head of HR, head of business partnering, and Yogini, the leadership lead, the L&D lead, who nominated me for this. I've just completed 1.5 years with Xiaomi. So to be nominated for this program means a lot. So thank you, all 3 of you who have showed trust in me. And given me an immense opportunity to be me. They have never told me that do this. The way they have just asked me to go out there and be with the business and do what you want. So thank you so much for that. One key takeaway for me is from my interview. So one of my panelists had told me that when she enters a boardroom, she never treats herself as a woman colleague. She treats herself just as a professional colleague, and that's how she will go into a room full of men and she will counter them. And she will push back them. So that's the key takeaway which I will carry with myself. Because as an HR leadership professional, when you enter a room with full of women, full of men, it becomes sometimes very tough to push them and put on your words. So thank you, ma'am, for that piece of advice. And thank you, Jombe, Mohit, Suruchi, Rex. You guys are fabulous. The entire course that you have curated is really good. And I certainly want to pass on the learnings into my organization and uplift the other women leaders I have at Xiaomi. Thank you.
Congratulations. Ilsa, Varun, I'll keep you waiting for a while again. So the next name that's coming up on the list is Shristi again from Xiaomi. Shristi, if you're around, congratulations. Is Shristi here with us?
Hello.
There you go. Yes, Shristi.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, come in.
Come in. So everyone standing here waiting for.
Get them in the frame.
Yeah.
Just come in the frame.
Get
Please
them in
come
the
in the
frame.
background. They won't be able to fit. There are a lot of people.
You know what, Varun, great to see all the excitement on the floor of your beautiful office. Yeah, go ahead, Srishti. What has been the impact of your program?
So, as Hilsa said, really thankful to the L&D lead who nominated us. It was a great opportunity for us to learn, and all of this was possible because of my very, very, very supportive team that I have here at Xiaomi, and the support that we get from our HR team. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Thanks for that. And congratulations, Srishti. And then we have the last one here, and that is Suraksha from Xiaomi again.
Wow.
Congratulations. Suraksha, let's hear from you.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for this recognition. I echo, the thoughts of everybody so far. It was a great program, super well structured. And after having, about over a decade of work experience, a nice little shake up, I'd say, to, really introspect and think about, say what the next decade holds and, how to hone my skills for that. So I really enjoyed the program, and thank you so much again.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Suraksha. You made it. Over to you now, Varun.
Varun, all smiles. He wouldn't have mind, a few more minutes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So first of all, right, the three women leaders here, they represent three generations of Xiaomi women leaders, right? So Raksha being one of the earliest Xiaominians, followed by Shrishti, and then Hilsa being one of the youngest Xiaominians here. So we have three generations of women leaders here, and I'm really glad that each one of them followed through. And all credit to each one of them, right? We are an extremely demanding organization. We did not let up on, business expectations. So all through, it was a lot of self-motivation from each one of them to actually follow through and complete the program. So all credit to each one of them. And thank you, Team Jombe. I mean, when I first heard about this program, I was super kicked, super excited about this. And I'm really looking forward to, Suruchi, the three programs that you've unveiled for next year. I'm sure we'll have many more participants from Xiaomi in each of those cohorts. So congratulations once again to all the winners. Each one of you, done fabulously well and very, very well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Congratulations. Great to see you, Varun. Always. Thank you for your support.
Absolutely.
Right. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Congratulations once again to all the winners. I'm going to take over from Rex now as we get into the last cluster of industries for the 1000 Women Leaders Program 2023, which is pharmaceuticals and healthcare. Quick housekeeping. Switch your Zoom settings to side-by-side mode. That way you can see who's speaking as well as look at the presentation. Please rename yourself with first name, last name, and company name. That helps our team to spotlight you in case you are one of the winners or from the winning organization. Keep your videos on. Please, no filters, no blurs out there. We would like to see all those who are supporting you, are currently in your room with you and cheering for you. Welcome once again. I'm Suruchi Wag. I'm one of the co-founders of Xiaomi as well as the Chief Product Officer. We want to talk about today the impact of the 1000 Women Leaders movement for 2023 for your cluster of industries. Also talk about the insights for the women participants from pharmaceutical and healthcare. What are some of the interesting things that have come out of the participation from this sector? I would like to talk about the 2024 plans for this 1000 Women Leaders movement and how we can build this partnership even deeper. And then followed by the much awaited the 10% Club winner announcements for this sector as well. This was one of the largest cohort of mid-career women professionals going through a leadership development program in the country. It really turned out into a real movement. The goal has always been and will continue to be to build 1000 women CXOs in the next few years for this country to increase that female representation at the leadership levels. There were 1,171 participants who participated as part of this program. 280 plus organizations got represented through them. There were 300 plus mentors and jury members, senior women leaders from the industry joining us to help us with our mentoring sessions and jury rounds. These 1171 participants got solid insights, largely from scientific evaluations like the assessment center, perception gap, in terms of what they think about themselves versus what others think of them as part of the insights to look into themselves. They got exposed to a lot of curriculum that had frameworks and toolkits that they can practically use to change the way they work and benefit them inside the organization as well as at life in general. The masterclasses had some of the high-achieving women professionals come in and share their life stories and their career journeys with our participants, giving them an outside-in perspective. Of course, being a part of an open program, the diverse peer group that they had to interact with also added to this outside-in perspective. And of course, our mentors doing the mentoring session gave them a close peek into some of the successful career stories of the senior women leaders. From a growth standpoint, the growth roadmap has always been the focus of this program. Most women reacted to us that they typically go to work, show up to work, do their work very well and come back home, never thinking about what's their purpose of life, what is it that they want to do next going forward. This platform allowed them to think about what is that next role or responsibility that they would want to take up inside their organization over the next couple of years, and how do they build a roadmap towards that. So insights, exposure, and growth has been focus of this 2023 program of 1,000 women leaders focused on mid-career professionals. 280 plus organizations represented. Some of the logos are shown on the screen right now. Thank you so much for being the sponsors here. 1,171 participants spanning across doctors, engineers, scientists, people from the labs, marketing, sales, finance, shop floors, factories, retail, you name it, and we had them. Of course, apart from pharma and healthcare, we had banking and financial institutions, fintech institutions, ITES companies, GCCs, consulting organizations, manufacturing companies, consumer-first companies, engineering and core sectors also getting represented. Like you all know, there were two cohorts, cohort 1, 8 to 15 years of experience, and cohort 2, 16 to 22 years of work experience. Both these cohorts got differentiated by the assessment tools that were deployed to cater to their needs. And of course, the masterclasses and the content contextualization as per the two cohorts was also different. Of course, the social media exploded with conversations around not just by the participant themselves, but the mentors and the jury members and the participating organizations as part of this program. It really brought this conversation to the mainstream and center stage within organizations and industry at large. Very quickly, for the final time this year, this program is called the Lead Like a Woman under the 1,000 Women Leaders Movement. It's for mid-career women professionals focused on 5 mindsets: protagonist mindset, conquering inner barriers and honing an executive presence; the warrior mindset, focusing on winning with grit and combating the superwoman syndrome; the maverick mindset, steering courageous conversations and acing negotiations; the campaigner mindset, navigating organizational politics and forging alliances and networks; and the enterprising mindset, focusing on kindling entrepreneurial spirit and nurturing high-performance, high-impact teams. It had assessment centers, 360-degree feedback, 5 sets of masterclasses complemented with digital learning journey on micro-learning platform. The experience interview focused on acing personal branding as well as building growth roadmaps for these participants. Mentoring sessions that allowed these participants to interact with senior women leaders across the industry and learn from them. The allyship session brought out stories of the participants as well as their allies on how they are building the allyship culture inside the organization. Networking will continue to happen beyond today as well, as our social media and alumni groups will continue to stay abuzz and active going forward as well. And of course, the 10% club, the competition element of this program, make sure that participants stay on course of this development program, put their best foot forward, have that zeal for excellence, and push to learn more, grow more, not just from the curriculum, but from each other as well. And that's the whole goal for today's meeting, of celebrating the ones who have made it to the 10% cohort. Again, a game mechanics to make sure that we celebrate hard work. But at the end of the day, everyone been through this development program and completed it are winners, because life is a long journey and 10% club is only one of the milestones of it. Once again, thanking our inspirational masterclass speakers. We've had founders of several companies. We've got the first woman CEO of an insurance company come and speak. We had a Bollywood movie producer come and speak. We had the founder of Asia's best restaurant come and speak. Several inspirational women out there talking about their life journeys, their career stories, inspiring our participants. On that note, I would request all of you to switch off your videos, because I want to spotlight a very, very special stakeholder as part of this program, our wonderful mentors and jury members. If only they can put on their videos, switch on their videos, we would like to spotlight them and thank them. Mohit, do we have
it's been a busy day since the morning, Suruchi. We have had several of our mentors and jury members turn up in support. And we have Vitika and Shilpa Joshi on the call. If you can spotlight Shilpa, if you can put on your video, and any other jury member who have been, who I may have missed on finding with among 170 odd people who are on the call. Vitika, how has been your experience being a mentor jury as part of this 1,000 Women Leaders journey?
I think for me, it has been a very unique experience. I have been a mentor for a couple of, I was a UN Girl Up mentor as well. And that was a very different format. I really compliment you guys on, firstly, branding it in a very inspirational manner. So 1,000 Women Leaders is like, sounds fantastic and wants, creates that pull to be part of that 1,000 Women Leaders cohort, right? If I was the TG, I would have loved to be part of that. But I think in the format, in the way you have envisaged the entire program from start to finish is very well planned. It's very well structured. It takes the best out of us mentors without, demanding too much of our time, which usually is spent, actually a lot of it is in many programs wasted and not used that productively. So I would say that my experience has been fantastic. I am very, very grateful for you guys, grateful to you for giving me this opportunity to interact with the contestants, giving me this opportunity to also, help share my story. And if that has helped somebody, look forward, I think that's something that really keeps me in this domain of mentorship. So
absolutely. I've been saying this since the morning. One of the highlights of the programs has been the mentors from outside organizations. What that gives the participants is a safe space to express themselves. It's a psychologically safe space. They can be vulnerable, get an outside-in perspective, and that has been a big USP for this program. Sabul, quick comments from you as well, and then Suruchi, we can go forward.
Absolutely. Yeah. +1 to Vitika in terms of the way you have structured the program and the real learnings that these mentees were taking. So I think wonderfully done in terms of the module, in terms of the structure of the program. One of the things I do realize is the importance of mentorship. So some of us work in industries which are more women-friendly from the perspective of having a lot more women around it. And here I was mentoring some of the women who were working in industries where there weren't even enough women leaders and, colleagues per se. So great learnings, I think both ways. Great job done. And, keep growing, guys. Lovely.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Suruchi,
all right. Great. Yes, thank you. Thank you, both of you, and all the other mentors and jury members who are a part of this. May I now welcome my colleague, Meghna, to join us. She's the practice lead for women leadership at Jombay. She spent the last few years in the entire space of diversity, but women leadership is very, very close to her heart. On to you, Meghna, to present some of the insights for this cluster of industries.
Thank you so much, and good evening to everybody. I'm going to just quickly share my screen. And when all the data that was collected for this program, it really became very clear that showcasing these industry level insights for women per industry was the most meaningful way to put it out. And hence, I want to just talk about pharmaceuticals and healthcare, but there were 17 organizations and 117 plus women who were part of this 1,000 Women Leaders program from these industries. And if we look at cohort 1, the more junior of the two cohorts, and double click on the 10 behaviors, we see some clear areas that could be development areas: combating the superwoman syndrome, winning with grit, forging alliances and networks. And I would say that these 3 could be great starting points for early career women from this cohort. And if we then shift our lens to cohort 2, the more senior of the participants, we find slightly different areas that one can focus on: steering courageous conversations, acing negotiation, forging alliances and networks sort of remains over here. But these could give you some, at an industry level, some sensibilities of what the areas of need really are. But we did want to sort of know our participants better and know them in a way that really got us to speak from a place of authority about them. And so we asked them a bunch of questions. The first question that we asked them was to define ambition and what that meant to them. I say this over and over again, but ambition is not gendered. The women from this industry and from these cohorts speak about professional recognition. They talk about career advancement. They talk about leadership and mentorship, and of course, work-life balance as well. We also asked them about their motivations, what motivates them towards career success. And here too, it's about self-improvement, personal relationships, professional drive, and recognition and appreciation comes back here again. To motivator, we do want to figure out what holds them back, what are the hurdles that hold them back from career success. And self-doubt peaks up over here. We talk about seeking external validation. So they feel like that holds them back. Their own personal limitations or unfair treatment due to gender. And these are these are things that one can focus on or see how we can try to remove these hurdles for the women at an industry level. And we then went back to our participants and asked them, okay, so what can the ecosystem do for you? And we looked at 3 stakeholders. We asked them about their co-workers, their organizations, and their families. From their co-workers, they're looking for feedback and communication, open, honest, and constructive communication, trust and support. Exchanging success and failure stories, I think that's very powerful, and a positive work environment. At an organizational level, they're looking for global roles and responsibilities, growth opportunities, inclusivity and trust, recognition and support, mentoring and guidance, and training and upskilling. So, a whole range of things that an organization could probably look at in terms of what they can provide. And finally, from their families, they're looking for understanding and trust, supportive environments, sharing of responsibilities, and flexibility and accommodation. This sort of gives us a sort of a 3D view of what women in this industry, pharmaceuticals and healthcare, are looking towards and want from their ecosystem. And I hope we can collectively work towards this. At Jombay, we want to continue to engage with this lovely cohort, and we are going to continue to work with them through the leadership circles, the How Did She sessions, where we are talking to the finalists to team up and really come up with thought leadership on 20+ topics. We're looking forward to those submissions coming into us, and we'd be happily sharing them with all of you. So please do look out for that. At an organizational level, we would urge you to really review their growth roadmaps and help the participants, fill out the details of that roadmap. How do they get to that next big step on their journey and really feel like they own that future for themselves. The next big event that is happening is on the 16th and 17th of February. This will be an in-person Workplace of Winners conference happening in Hyatt Regency at Pune. The 16th, we will be inviting all the jury members and mentors to come in for a high achievers dinner. And on the 17th, all the finalists are being invited to come to Pune for the in-person mentoring and the in-person award ceremony in the evening. Of course, they will also get the opportunity for the peer interaction and network with their cohort members. So we look forward to seeing everybody there. I'm going to pass it back to Suruchi, and so she can take it forward.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Meghna, for running us through the insights for this cluster of industries. Very quickly, before we get to the award ceremony, we want to talk about 2024. If you want to make 1,000 women CXOs over the next few years, we want to impact about 100,000 women with our partner organizations. For that, we are launching 2 more programs. One for the junior cohort, 2 to 10 years of experience, called Rise Like a Woman, and one for the senior women, which is called Win Like a Woman, for 20+ years of experience. Of course, the the mid-career program of Lead Like a Woman will continue to happen next year as well and going forward as well. But a movement doesn't really shape up unless both sides are equally committed to this. What that means is Jombay will run these programs across 3 levels to make sure women across the entire organization are able to participate on a platform and a program like this. We want to provide insights regarding your women professionals from your organization participating in a program like this on their leadership, but as well as give you insights about the allyship culture that you need to build inside your organization. We want to work with our partner organizations to make this conversation of women leadership more and more mainstream. That would mean organization committing to more meaningful participation of their women professionals on either of these programs. Please note, we won't be able to build a women leadership pipeline if we restrict such programs only to a select few women professionals who are your probably identified high potential ones. We would need to impact larger numbers of women professionals across the organization. Of course, we want your senior leaders, senior women leaders to come in and act as mentors and jury members to some of our programs as well. And that would be a more rounded off approach to make sure that this movement has the momentum. By meaningful participation, we mean we've created 4 partner models here. 160 participants from an organization makes them a platinum partner, 110 makes them a gold partner, 47 makes them a silver partner, and 40 makes them the bronze partner. Of course, all these numbers are distributed across the 3 levels of programs, the junior, mid, and the senior. But that's the kind of participation we need to have. That's the kind of impact we need to leave inside the organization across a larger number of women professionals. We'll be doing the assessment center, the 360-degree feedback. Now 10 sets of masterclasses, each masterclass slightly shorter than what it used to be in the 2023 program, but more number of masterclasses followed by learning circles after each masterclass, so that every time our participants are coming for the masterclass, they get to meet 5 new peers from their group, from their program, to interact with each other. Of course, virtual connects will continue to happen, but we want to have a mid-program in-person connect as well, so that they can meet their peers more up close and get to know and learn from there beyond that as well. The mentoring sessions will continue, but for our senior cohort, we would want to have 3 one-on-one individual development plan sessions, so that they can work on what's that next big leap that they would want to take when it comes to leadership inside the organization. And of course, apart from the 10% club for the first 2 programs, for the senior cohort, we would want to launch an honors list that recognizes great work during the program as well. Beyond the program, we would want to present to the partner organizations an analysis of the strengths and derailers of their women participants as part of this program. But outside of that also, we would want to run a workplace of winners engagement and allyship survey inside the organization to know what are some of the levers that are currently positive and be leveraged and are building towards the allyship culture, but what are some of the areas that need more awareness, that needs more work in order to create an enabling environment for women leaders to grow, to thrive, and to keep building that women leadership pipeline that we all are aspiring to. The goal here is to work with partner organizations to make this conversation mainstream by championing the organization, not just inside through all kinds of collaterals, but also outside through our social media, by inviting the Apex leadership, the CEO, to come in and present some of the best practices that they are running to build that culture of allyship and supporting women leadership. And of course, have some of your senior women leaders come in and join as mentors and juries as part of this program. On that note, I would request all of you to join the movement and make sure that we are having critical mass of women professionals reap the benefits of a platform and a program like this. Please, we look for much larger participation so that we are very positively building towards that goal of 1,000 women CXOs over the next few years. On that note, may I now invite my co-host and colleague Rex Fernandez to jump in as we now begin the award announcements for the last cluster of industries, pharma and healthcare. Rex, over to you.
Thanks for that, Suruchi. I hope all of the participants are eagerly waiting for this segment, requesting all of you to turn your cameras on. We would want to see you and your expressions, while we are also announcing the award. So that will help. Smiling faces are always welcome. I'm going to share my screen now. And then with that, we're going to go ahead with the quick announcement of all of the awards in this particular segment. So let the celebrations begin. We're here to celebrate you, all your hard work that you've put in. We completely understand that all of us are winners. Definitely, we are. We've tried our best, but it's time to recognize excellence. So let's celebrate excellence together on this particular conversation, right? With that, again, a few names that I'm going to read. A few winners who've made it to the 10% club. And with that, one request: the moment I call your name, please limit your gratitude or your speech to 30 seconds or less, so that we can maintain the timeline and give everybody the chance to have that conversation. I hope all of us are ready and all geared up. With that, the first name in the pharma sector
is...
No, I clicked it and it didn't go where, but Aditi Kalmane from Dr. Reddy's. Aditi, if you're here, congratulations. Requesting the others, you can do either this or the virtual clap. We are okay with that as long as we see that virtual celebration. Is Aditi here? Aditi,
Yes, hi.
We can't see you though.
I've turned my camera on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you and see you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Aditi. You've made it to the 10% club.
Thank you so much. My mom is actually passing on kisses to me because she's
frame,
right
please.
here.
Get her in the frame.
Come here, Mama. So thank you so much, firstly, because we have a few minutes only. So thanks a lot. I did not expect this, to be honest. But many, many thanks for this lovely program. I've had a lovely, lovely experience. And I want to thank definitely my mom, my organization, Swati, Hemant, for bringing this program to us. Suruchi, Mohit and Rex, you guys have an amazing program that has helped me understand so much about life now and how I can make myself better. So thanks a lot. Really couldn't believe this. So thank you so much.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Aditi. And Swati, thank you for staying back. I know it's a busy day. You have to rush to a meeting. Thank you to you and Hemant for championing this cause. What would you like to say about the journey?
Thank you, Mohit. Thank you, Suruchi. We are incredibly proud of Aditi. I think for all of us here at Dr. Reddy's, we can only say that, any of our women make it to the top and recognize as leaders. It makes us feel that the journey is well begun. And a huge responsibility that we share to help them flourish and contribute more actively than ever before. And also for them to take on the beacon light and pass it on to others and help other women like them rise.
Brilliant.
Thanks a lot for partnering with us on this journey. Thank you, John.
Thank you. Thank you,
Congratulations.
Thank you, Aditi.
Yes,
and my regards to her mom.
I know. If you can get, I would like her mother to speak for a minute, if that's possible, Rex. If you can spotlight her.
Yes. Aditi.
Aditi, if whichever language she is comfortable in, we would love to hear from her, Aditi.
So she just went to the room. I think she's emotional. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot, guys. So sorry she can't come right now.
That's all right.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations once again. All right. So the next name in this particular segment, and the next name who has made it to the top 10% is Lavneet Kaur from Alembic. Lavneet, do we have Lavneet on the call? There you go, Lavneet. Congratulations.
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Team Jombe. I think I feel a lot like Aditi's mom right now. Did I want this? Yes, I did. I think my entire emotions, from the time we started, how the interest built up, and I realized, someone said that, you need to shake yourself up. And I think this program actually did that. The entire experience of, having spent time with these more than 1,000 women leaders, the jury, the mentors, has been superb. And I have to thank, a lot of men. Firstly, I think the leaders from my organization, Alembic. So my cluster head, Atul Suri sir is here. My head of HR, I'm hoping Chandrahar Shetty sir is also here. I lead a bunch of men, amazing men. So they are also all around me. And of course, my amazing man at home, my husband. Because these are men, who have confidence in me at times when even I don't. So thank you so much.
Brilliant. Well said.
Amazing.
Atul, we'd like to keep you back for a minute. Oh, yes. Let's get Atul in. Atul, thank you so much for being a champion of this movement. Would you like to share a few words with us? So you can unmute yourself.
You can now. Yeah.
Wonderful. So anyway, before I start thanking Mohit and Jombo and the entire team, I never had a doubt in my mind that Lavneet would not just be top 10%. And if I were to dig deep into the evaluation, she would probably land up in the top 10.
Wow.
I didn't have a doubt in my mind. And she is everything that a woman leader should be. But that doesn't mean she didn't gain from the program that you guys so beautifully curated and rolled out. I was quite impressed. At every stage, I was in touch, and I think we had about 14, 15 women leaders in this cohort. And I did, during corridor conversations, steal a bit or two of nuggets from them on how it actually ran, and I stand quite impressed. While I was here listening to a few of the other people who've been nominated as the top 100 or the top 10%, as you call it, I did hear this, that, it gave them so much of confidence to get into a room full of men and, counter men and stuff like that. It got me thinking, and maybe herein lies a business opportunity for you, Mohit and Suruchi. Why don't you train senior leaders on how to handle and get women on board? Because I think that came out very clearly with some articulations that I did hear while I was here for the last 10 odd minutes. But having said that, I think it's a nice point that you picked up, and there's so much that you can do more, which you are doing, with these 3-4 other programs that you intend rolling out next year. But I would be really interested to be in touch with you all, because I think you guys are doing a great service. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you to you
well
as
done,
well.
Lavneet.
Thank you. Thank you, Dushrant. Thank you, Atul. Really appreciate your support.
Thank you. Absolutely. Once again, congratulations. We're moving on to the next. Next on the list, we have Lata from Apotex. Yes, Lata, you can unmute. Go for it.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much. I'm really, super excited. And I don't know, I'm running out of words. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you, Mohit, Suruchi, and Rex. It was a wonderful journey altogether. And I would like to thank Apotex, firstly, my company, which is, it is very keen in upbringing all the women leaders. And we also have a Women in Leadership Committee in the organization. And I would like to dedicate this to my family and my husband, who were very supportive in, sparing. I had to take out Saturdays on weekends, and my sincere thanks to my vice president and my ever supportive mentor, Mr. Yoganshaya Reddy, who is our vice president. And maybe people will remember that I spoke about him on the allyship meeting also.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes, we do. Yeah,
Course.
our HR partner, Vaibhav Bakshi. And I'm really super excited. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. The involvement of Apotex, the sheer involvement and excitement, the intent of your leaders has been pure. We have seen it up close, of the effort your leaders have taken, maybe the internet mentoring. They all went through an orientation session on how to be supportive allies through this program. I think this has been brilliant. We have Vaibhav and Yogan Jagab. I would love both of you to speak. Vaibhav, you've been a champion of this movement. You'd love to hear your thoughts on the journey, how it went, and then we'll get Mr. Reddy as well. Yes. Vaibhav, you will need to unmute yourself.
Sure. So first of all, congratulations to all the winners, and kudos to all participants. Great work, Jombe. Really very inspiring. The idea itself is 1,000 women. It's number, and I think this is going to be one of the benchmark for the other companies worldwide, I would say. Maybe the first of its kind on this planet. I really don't know, but I believe this is what it's all about. So congratulations, Lata, and obviously Yoga is a driving force behind women in leadership in India. He's championing this cause since 5+ years and all. So I leave this to Yoga to take it ahead.
Yeah. Yoga has been on. So Vaibhav is the CHRO. Yoga is on the board of directors and been very actively involved in the journey. We had the privilege of hearing him during the allyship session as well. Yoga, we'd love to hear how have you been observing this journey for the last 3-4 months.
Hi Lata, congratulations and many best wishes to you. And hi Mohit, Suruchi, Rex, and the Jombe team. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to you all for organizing an outstanding and a massive program it is. It is not a simple program. My sincere congratulations to the 1,000+ participants and a special acknowledgement to the remarkable achievers of this 10% club. And I appreciate the Jombe's meticulous planning and research. It is evident in this program and their execution. And I foresee it setting a global benchmark. Your team's dedication, passion, I saw a lot of passion in Suruchi, and innovation have not only made this initiative successful, but have also laid the foundation for a transformative journey. That's what I see. And meanwhile, like Vaibhav mentioned, I want to express Apotech's unwavering commitment to the women in leadership cause. Over the past 5 years, we have nurtured an internal talent generously sponsored by our global leaders, with Apotech's India organizing the WIL program. And within this framework, we have cultivated a community of over 100 women leaders in India. And I'm very proud, and I always feel that pride in me. And supported by numerous allies across diverse functions, all united in promoting the career development and identified women leaders. So our approach has always been rooted in the belief, like he mentioned, that women in leadership should be intrinsic to our business, prioritizing quality over quantity. So with this, I won't take much of your time. Thank you, Jombe, for being instrumental in our shared commitment to advancing women in leadership. Cheers.
Yes, that commitment will continue to be shared, and we would love to deepen that commitment going forward.
Congratulations, Lata.
Thank you. Congratulations, Lata.
Thank you.
All right, moving on, we have the next name coming up, and that is Swati Shrestha from Origin Oncology. Swati, is Swati here? There you go.
Yeah, she's here.
Hi.
Congratulations, Swati. Over to you.
Thank you, and I'm super excited. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jombe and the jury members for this. I'm extremely thankful to the HR team of Origin Oncology, Mr. Virendra Patil, and our CEO, Mr. Murli Ramchandran, who supports initiatives like these. And it's a great moment for me, and I would like to dedicate this to my family, who has always supported my career throughout and my ambitions. And this program has been really had a great impact on me, and thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You've been a great support. She said that. How do you see this journey?
No, I think firstly I would like to congratulate Swati and all the participants who have gone through the program, and all the winners who are part of the top 10% club. I would say, I think we've been working with Jombe over last 1 year. I think we also worked on emerging women leadership program. We've recently concluded 360-degree feedback program with Jombe, and our experience has been great. You guys, Mohit, Suruchi, Rex, all of you have been doing great work. And diversity and inclusion is a key focus at Origin, and it's great to see leaders like Swati. She plays an important role in the organization. She works with CEO and the leadership team on the power strategy and important initiatives for the company. And it's really great to see her grow through this program, and I'm sure, I think she has a great journey ahead at Origin, and wishing her all the best. And thank you, Jombe team, for providing this great platform.
Absolutely, thanks for that, Vedra, and congratulations once again, Swati. Moving on to the next name that we have on the list, and that is Bhavna Singh from Bharat Serums and Vaccines. Bhavna, BSV. Bhavna, do we have Bhavna here?
I don't think we have her.
All right, I'm moving on to the next name. I can see that person right now in front of me with the camera on. Yes, that's absolutely you, Dr. Kripa Murzello. Congratulations, you've made it. Let's hear it from you now. You can go ahead and unmute.
I think for once I'm absolutely speechless. So I had people congratulating me from yesterday itself who I think, believed in me more than I did. So I really don't know what to say. So I really dedicate this, of course, to my family who have always been my support, in my career. And of course, I really, really want my mom's come to your.
Please,
No, she won't. She's too shy. Yeah, and I just want to thank BSV, I really, really want to thank the HR department and the entire management at BSV for showcasing me, and bringing me forward for this. Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
What recognition.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you for
Tara.
working with us. Do we have Nilesh on the call, or who would like to?
No, we don't have Nilesh because we have an internal mentoring session as well.
Yes.
And actually, it is going to be like an after party for Bhavna and Kripa after this because we have all the ladies in the room. We have around a cohort of 100 females in the room, so we'll be announcing the winners there itself. But I would, on behalf of Nilesh, I would like to thank you both, Suruchi, Mohit. The program had been really well because I've been getting feedback from the participants and they were really thankful. It was much required for them to just boost their even confidence for that matter, to just enroll in the program and get some inputs out of it and then just be there. So I think it's a great initiative, and I'm sure in the next sessions in the coming years also we'll have more participants benefiting from this program. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks and congratulations.
Thank you. Have a good party.
Yeah.
Good after party. Yes. With that, again, the last few names that I have, a quick reminder, keeping your responses short. And with that, let me move to the next name on the list. And the next name who's made it to the top 10% is Chelsea Rodriguez. Chelsea, are you around? Yes. There you go. Oh, yes. Congratulations.
Yes, wow, I wasn't expecting this, honestly. Thank you so much. It really wasn't.
What impact did this have on you, Chelsea?
So, firstly, I would like to before I answer your question next, dedicate this award to my husband. He's been all throughout a major supporter of my career. He supported me end to end, right from the time of around 12 years back, mentoring me, guiding me. So, on the corporate life and stuff. So, it's been great having such a supportive companion. And I would also like to dedicate it to my boss, John Gopal, who's actually, he's kind of pushed me for this program and thought that I was, in various assignments at work and stuff. He's been extremely supportive. So, and the HR of Helion, who's partnered with Jombay to have this program here. So that's firstly on that. And now, what are my key learnings from this program? First of all, the program has been exceptionally great. And I say this because I have benefited especially from the power mapping exercise that you've taught us in the master classes. Earlier, I used to just try to do my work really nicely and finish it, and I used to be happy doing an excellent job with my work. But after being through this program, I realized the importance of who are my stakeholders, who is my manager, which are the teams whom I want to influence, what are my next steps that I want to look at, which are the power hierarchies, mapping it all out. And I did that. And that really helped me have great conversations from my career development perspective, as well as for my future growth angles. So hadn't this program been done, I never thought of those dynamics, because we get so absorbed in our day-to-day activities that we don't really think about the next steps. So really grateful. Thank you, Jombay. And every masterclass is like a boom. It's so useful. And you won't believe your recording sessions, I must have listened to it at least 5 times. This is like for me like a mantra. Okay, this is what I need to do. I remind myself and then I try to apply it at work. So it's been very useful. Be it the warrior, maverick, how do you fight for yourself? How do you push yourself with courage outside? And the way you teach it, it's not like curriculum, like boring stuff, but it's actually with examples you deliver it. And that really helps us, take the next step forward and implement it. And that's where the action comes in play, and then people recognize us. So thank you for this program.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We have another name from Helion. We have Nagamani. Do we have Nagamani here on the call? We would want to see
Me too.
Nagamani.
Yeah, and we didn't have a picture, so we would definitely like to see her.
Nagamani, are you
She's on
around?
the call. She's on the call, but I can't.
Please. Nagamani, you have unmuted yourself, so you could go ahead and speak.
Nagamani, we're not able to hear you though. You want to re-log in and try again? All right, I think while... there it is. There we can see you.
Yes, hi. We can't hear you, Nagamani.
No, you're not audible.
Why don't we bring you back in? Till then, if you can chat, you can put your comments on the chat window. That would be great. If you can speak, or you can log in from your phone and bring it back.
Yes, we would want to hear you, Nagamani. With that, I'm going on to the next, or let's put it this way, the last two names that I have on the list for this segment and a final segment to close the day. Next name is Atreyi Samantha from Sun Pharma. If you're around...
He is.
There you go.
Hello.
There you go. Congratulations. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Actually, it was beyond my imagination. Thank you once again, Jombe, for creating this wonderful journey. And along with that, I would also thank my company, Sun Pharma, for allowing me to be a part of choosing me to be a part of this wonderful journey. It has really been a wonderful and learning experience. And I dedicate this win of mine to my family, without whom my career journey would never have been successful. And my take from this program is that I've learned to identify my skill sets, my strong skill sets, to build on them, to further move ahead with my career. Thank you once again, Jombe, and thank you, Sun Pharma, for having that confidence on me. Thanks.
Amazing. Thank you for that. Dr. Sapna, I'll still keep you waiting because the final name that we have coming up on the list is Ishani Kapila, again from Sun Pharma. Ishani, congratulations. Ishani, would you want to unmute? Yes, go for it.
This is so overwhelming. Last name. Yeah. So thank you so much. I would want to dedicate this to my parents. They were to join from Visakhapatnam, but because of the cyclone, they are not able to join. But they were so looking forward to this. They are my biggest support. And my family, Ashutosh and Tanishi, they are like the biggest cheerleaders. My team, they are in Baroda and overseas. So thank you, team, so much for being there for me. My manager, Mr. Gopi Reddy. I really want to thank Team Jombe for, keeping me on toes all Saturdays. And Suruchi and Mohit, what a wonderful journey it was. I really appreciate the way the program is, curated and the way it was held. It's what we talked in the warrior mindset. It's a Simbavalokam, moment for me. So thank you so much, everyone. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sun Pharma. And before I forget, I don't know if she's on the call. Pooja, our D&I head, thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you.
Let's spotlight Pooja also, please.
Yeah. Dr. Sapna, when we hear participants remember things taught in the class, when they come back, somebody just said, I watched it 5 times, a master class. It just, feels that, worth it. And you've been a great supporter to me and Jombe for many, many years. And thank you for joining in this moment as well. What are your thoughts at this point?
So thank you, Mohit, Suruchi, and Team Jombe. It's an outstanding initiative and much needed. I would say in pharma, we really need more women at middle as well as senior level. So you are doing a wonderful, you are really making a difference for the future of the pharma sector. And of course, I'm proud of all the people who participated and completed this journey. And Ishani and Atreyi, Sun family is very, very proud of you. And thank you for completing and benefiting from this course. And Mohit and Suruchi, I really wish that you continue this for multiple people and you keep touching lives. It's a huge difference which you are making to the entire sector.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sapna.
Thank you. But I would request Pooja also.
Pooja, please go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Pooja. Just unmute yourself. Yeah, Pooja, you need to unmute.
Okay, I would say it was. Sorry, we have echo.
Yeah,
It looks like in the same room.
You need to mute
If
the
you
other
can,
computer. Yeah.
if you can turn down the volume to an extreme 0 of the other machine.
Yeah, Sapna, we can see. So, Pooja, we can see you twice. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, you can speak now. One of the machines unmute and you can speak now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I needed to do 2 changes, but it was super fun. I still remember my first call with Suruchi and Mohit, and I think everyone on the call, we all are aware they go with the speed only. And I think very too much to the point. And the vibe, the energy which was there on call one, I feel the same vibe, energy with lot of lot to cherish on this achievement. And I think big congratulations to Jombe team. We were able to nominate 11 of our women leaders, and I have seen them through the program. They were really happy. They were very reflective through the program. Many of them came back, bounced off, their reflections to all of us. And I think 15 on 10, on the program, on the design, and for creating this amount of energy through the, through the journey. And about Ishani and Atrei, I mean, both of them are in very unconventional functions. Ishani is in manufacturing, Atrei is part of sales and marketing team, and we are super proud of both of them. In their own ways, they are winners. And with that, I congratulate all the winners of pharma sector. All the best. Way to go. Keep shining. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Pooja, you made our day. And
Said.
with your energy and Dr. Sapna's support, I'm sure we will deepen this partnership, not just for Sun Pharma, but being leaders in the space, we can impact the broader industry along with you. So really, really appreciate and great to see you.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. I think
Well,
with that, yes, I'm handing it over to you, Suruchi.
Yes,
By the way,
Rex,
for
I
all the
know you
winners,
got to
congratulations.
get going, Rex. I know you had to take a late night flight to stay up all day long. It's been a long day for you. I hope you get some rest tonight. Travel safe, but thank you for making this. If the Jombe team can stay back, that will be great. And we deeply appreciate all of you joining in today.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Congratulations for a successful season of 1000 Women Leaders, and we look forward to interacting more with you in 2024 as well. Lots of information on your way as well, your visuals, eventually your detailed scores, all the individual reports are all on the way. Give us a couple of days and all that should be with you. But for now, sit back, relax, have fun, enjoy the moment, and see you soon.
All right, the Jombe team, if we can stay back, so we'll quickly round up. All the people from Jombe, you can stay back. Everybody else, thank you so much. We can put others in the waiting room if apart from the Jombe team. Jombe team, if you can have your videos on, that will be helpful for us to identify people who are from Jombe. And others can then be sent to the waiting room. Rex, how much time do you have? You have 5 minutes?
Time.
I've got time. I pushed my bus a little. So
okay. Perfect. Yeah. Can we get a quick count if it's all Jombe here?
No, wait, hold on. There are
Jombay
some
team,
new joinees.
Yeah, can we put our videos on? If you're from Jombay, we'll switch on, switch off. Rex, one last time.
All right, switch on our cameras if you're from Jombay. Otherwise, we'll have to put you in the waiting room.
There have been some new joinees, so it's a struggle for me to know if
yeah. It almost seems like all of us are from Jombay. If you can't put your cameras on, at least put in bracket you're from Jombay. That will help. I almost seems like. But
yeah, I think I've moved everyone else into the waiting room. So
brilliant. Anybody wants to share their observations? Anybody who's
stop the live stream, please, somebody, and
Yes.
we can stop the recording also.